Stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Fuhrer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and my schedule can get a little hectic. From softball practices to going to class, traveling for games, spending time with family, and catching up with friends, I am always on the go. I want a bank that can help me from anywhere, but also be there when I need them. That's Midwest Bank. They have the same mobile banking technology as those big banks, but have that hometown feel that I like every time I walk through the doors. They make banking easy no matter where I am. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th, paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an advocate you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group, trial attorneys you need, advocates you deserve. That's 877-42-LIBERTY or libertylawnebraska.com.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score big on Kawasaki's most dependable side-by-side, the Mule Pro, built to take on your most demanding days. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of October. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Stop by every Saturday for their Husker tailgate with free food, drinks, and games.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith. Innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. I wanted to pull the LeBron James today and be like, why am I coming down here? Because it's your schedule. Have you seen that?
No.
LeBron?
It's a commercial or something?
No, about going to a preseason game in Milwaukee. He goes,
Not entirely sure what you're talking
He goes,
about.
why are we flying all the way to Milwaukee for a preseason game? And this guy tweeted him back at him and goes, because it's a lot longer drive than it is a fly.
That's great. Okay. See, now I appreciate that type of joke.
Thank you.
You should have opened with that.
Well, I tried to set
Why are
it
we
up.
going to Milwaukee? Because it's a farther drive than a flight.
I tried to set it up. He was upset because they have a preseason game there. But it's like, it was your own. It's your own team that schedules preseason. So
on that thought,
take it up with Jeannie.
Did you guys realize at all that NBA preseason was started?
I didn't even know until last night.
I had no clue till I scrolled on the ESPN app and I saw that NBA preseason was going on.
You know, I did know it was going on because just some of the highlights on ESPN.
I'll say big NBA guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I am, but not. It's for me. The NBA is like baseball, but for a different reason.
I felt like we just got done with the NBA.
Yeah, really. That's true. That's true.
What was it? Like 2 months off?
Well, I think because of the Olympics, we watched them play the Olympics.
That's true. That is
but
true.
You know what, man? Until the NBA fixes their defensive problem and their competitive problem during the regular season, I mean, I'll pay attention to the scores and the box scores, but to actually sit down and watch an NBA game, I'm not doing it.
Did Boston win?
I won't do it.
The title?
Who won the title? Was it
Boston?
Boston. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
Yeah, until they start playing defense, you know, in regular season or depending on matchups, it's just hard for me to stomach a bunch of guys just playing lazy, man.
Yeah,
I
I don't want to watch it because the Chicago Bulls are bad. That's why I don't watch it.
Is that your NBA? I don't even really have an NBA team.
That's the thing.
You know,
it's just the whole like.
Raff, you got your
Chicago
Pelicans
thing.
still?
I got the Thunder.
The Thunder. That's right.
Thunder.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
You a big fan of the Thunder?
Oh yeah. Do they still have Josh Giddey? I don't
know.
No.
You know who we got traded to? The Chicago Bulls.
You got Giddey?
I have Giddey.
Giddey.
Yep. Giddey was free, and then now Josh Giddey is good. Well,
Giddey's good.
Good is relative there. I mean, he got traded.
I think I only root for the Thunder just because of the coach's wife. I met her back when she was the assistant gymnastics coach at Florida. So I figure that's my 1 degree of separation from their coach's name is Mark Dagnall.
No idea.
I believe it's Mark Dagnall. I believe.
I'll start watching NBA when they clothesline a guy or two going down the middle.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
there's this video.
Let's just set a screen right at half court line and just throw a little elbow.
Yeah, there was a video I was watching on Twitter. It was funny. It was comparing. It showed this brawl between the Houston Rockets and someone else that was fighting. I forget who it was. And they were saying the NBA back then, the NBA now. So the back then they're throwing blows and taking hard shots to the hole, playing defense. In each other's faces. Then if we fast forwarded to the past modern years, they're doing these dumb dances, wearing basically briefs out there for shorts. I'm just like, I know generations change. I want to be that old. I'm that old guy. Get off my lawn.
I'm not in on the inseam shorts. The high inseams.
And to me, that's fine. I don't care if you're out there wearing a jock strap. Just play defense.
It doesn't fit my body type.
Doesn't fit your body type.
It doesn't fit my body type.
Well, you were talking about all those.
Well, I'm a little bit different than AD. No jock straps.
Yeah, I don't care what you wear out there. Just play. That's probably going too far. I don't want to be seeing butt cheeks out there running around.
Yeah.
But play some defense though. Did you ever wear a jock strap, Nick? Was that before you
we
guys
are not talking about this.
I was just curious.
We are not talking about this.
I was just curious. Was that something you guys?
I feel like this show took a hard right.
Did your Gen Zers wear jock straps?
You had to wear a cup though every time you caught, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to, but you wanted to.
Yeah.
Did you guys wear jock straps, Raff?
Yeah,
we did all the time.
Cool.
Man.
That was like
That's awesome.
Going to the sports store with your dad. Pick out your first
jock strap, man. Yeah. I remember when I was a little kid, I was like, what are those guys wearing out there? Because I was in the locker room because when my brother Mark was the equipment manager at Nebraska. So, I'm like about 10 years old, 11 years old. I'm like, what are those guys wearing? And I was like, can I get one of those? Brother was like, no, you don't need a jock strap at 11 years old. You just don't need that.
Well,
but I remember just picking up all the towels in the locker room, man, and just, the guys with the jock straps on, man.
I suppose so.
Whatever
floats your boat.
That's when ballers were ballers, when you wore a jock strap. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. I don't know how comfortable, how you guys are so comfortable with just this conversation.
Because locker rooms were different back then. We kept it sacred.
Well, hold on. I'm not saying that. I just, I'm not going to talk about what.
Hey, unknown texter 3994 says, just tuned in. Good morning to you. Just tuned in. The first thing I hear is Raff. I like the Thunder because of the coach's wife. Awkward.
her name's Ashley.
We're friends on Facebook.
Great girl.
Yeah. David.
David
knew that's what he said.
She's actually the assistant coach at Oklahoma now.
Okay.
Gymnastics.
Okay.
Great person.
Great person. I like it. You go, other news, you guys. First of all, this is good news. I talked to my family. My sister in Tallahassee is good. My brother-in-law, my other sister in Gainesville, Florida, they just had internet went out, hard rain, but they got their power. My brother-in-law had his generators out. He's got some generators.
Well, hopefully they're all doing better than Tropicana Field.
Tropicana, that roof was just, and they were going to have people go there.
Yeah, 10,000 first responder people, linemen and stuff like that.
Wow. Yes, roof came completely off. Thank God that thing. I mean, obviously Tampa people are still in some trouble. I mean, that's just the reality. The flooding is pretty bad. In particular, I think in the Tampa area is pretty bad. I was keeping in touch with Frazier Tommy last night, just texting back and forth because his family's in Bradenton, where we're supposed to take the brunt there. So everyone's hanging in there, but there's a lot of work to do there right now. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the first responders, those folks, because there are a lot of folks down there, folks, as we're on here talking radio, don't have a home. Yep. I mean, that's just the reality of it. So folks, no matter what you're going through here in Lincoln right now, you got your home for the most part, or a place you could go if you don't, where it's a lot different story down there for a lot of folks down there on that part. Folks, is it me or this week has gone fast?
It's gone fast.
Maybe because I'm excited because I'm golfing today with Raff for golfing.
That's cool.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's awesome.
Look at
where
this
you guys
guy.
playing.
I'm a little upset with you though.
The way Nick's face looked at us.
Well,
he's being a Gen Zer.
I don't get this. He's like,
here we go.
I didn't get it. But
he's going to the Royals baseball game.
You're going to the Royals.
He's going to the baseball game.
Royals shirt on.
But you know what? But the courtesy invite would have been nice.
No, the courtesy invite. Courteously ask him when you know you're going to be gone.
Just say, hey, we would invite you, but we know you're going to be gone.
Well, this was a deal to where it's out of our hands. This was a deal that
seems like that's always the case.
No. I am not a member.
Seems like it's always. Oh yeah, no, Jack. You always throw Jack Russell's the set.
No.
I
did not. Listen, Nick. You've been invited a number of times to Hillcrest, and you were able to because that's when you had some other things going on in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So what I'm simply saying, this is a favor that a buddy's, he's a member out at Shadow Ridge there in Omaha. And it's a business exchange, basically.
It's a little bit of a longer drive.
Let's call it like it is. Me and JTP, we're going out golfing this week, and we're doing a tournament with 8 guys. It's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, did we get a courtesy?
I don't remember that.
Maybe because we're older.
Are we not honorary JTP?
Guess we're not.
Are we not honorary
Guess
JTP?
we're not.
I guess we're not.
I guess we're not because I never get that courtesy call. I just get a pick. I just get a text. I shot X and Y Z today. I'm like, oh, curious. Had no idea you were even playing today. Oh,
Sorry, didn't know we wanted to play. Didn't know we wanted to play with 10 golfers.
Why can't we be part of the 8?
Can't play 5 and 5.
I didn't set it up.
Oh, I get it.
And plus, there's a course that you guys aren't missing out on. So,
hey,
I mean,
yeah, I'm not going to mention the course, but you know what? If you never asked me to play that one again, I wouldn't be upset.
yeah. You might have a free time in your schedule, and I would ask you to play, and you say,
I'm doing a Matt Rule. I'm doing a Matt Rule. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? I step on the number 1 tee box, and I see the lay of the land.
It looks barren out there too.
I'm sure.
You know, most tee boxes you step up to the first one.
Hey,
you're excited to play. At this particular course, which we're not going to name, you step up the whole number tee one. It's like, you know what? I could have mowed my lawn today. Or something.
We all had to take a hammer to make sure our tee got into the ground because it was so rock solid.
Nick, that is partially true, man.
It's partially true.
I'm serious,
and it still didn't work.
Yeah, it is. It is like playing in a bowling alley.
Anyway.
And I think it's so hard out there, man. Crowbait says Grandpa Woods probably. No, I haven't played that one before,
never
man.
Heard of it.
I never played Grandpa Woods before.
I played it a few times.
Is that the one out by not Panama, but just east
in that
east of
area.
here?
Yep.
Ashland.
It's
east
a little tiny 9-hole course.
Little tiny, yeah.
Nice.
I haven't played that before.
It was an 18-hole 18-hole course.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's one of those ones.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. That if it reminds me of that skit you showed us on YouTube. What's that guy's name?
Which one?
He takes him to that jacked up golf course.
Sleeping water.
Bob Does Sports.
Bob Does Sports.
Where he pranks his buddy. Hey,
Nick, you got to tell listeners if you're a golf fan, even if you're not, tell the story.
So there's this video out there on YouTube where this guy they golf. All they do is they golf. They go around to places and golf. Anyway, this guy, he promises that they're playing Torrey Pines, that they have a 6 a.m. tee time, or excuse me, 6:30 a.m. tee time at Torrey Pines out there.
And his buddy's geeked up too.
Yeah, he's pumped up. He goes out in California, gets him breakfast. They're driving to the course. He ends up falling asleep. And instead of taking him to Torrey Pines, he takes him to this course called the Links at Victoria.
Just look it up.
And it is the worst. It's been rated the worst public golf course in the United States.
It's terrible.
And the best part is that there's construction cones in the middle of the fairway. However,
with no construction.
Hold on, yeah, because it's a dirt pile, and the guy goes, "Why did they feel the need to block that dirt pile off when 5 feet over you got this dirt pile right here looking just the same?" And so I highly recommend going out and checking it out.
You gotta watch it.
It is funny. My buddies and I did look it up to see how much it costs to play. It still costs $35 to play.
Good Lord. Are you serious?
You have to fork over 35 buckaroos to play the worst course in America.
They seriously should be charged. They should be paying you to come play that course. It's so bad, man.
It is
I'm
funny.
like that dude, man. I would have been pissed off if one of y'all pulled something like that. I'm like, I would be like, I'm not playing.
And that's exactly what he did. But then he started playing.
Yeah, that was just insane, man.
That's like saying, hey guys, you're going to be the first person on a new golf course when it opens. And then it ends up taking you to the place that costs $14 to round, and nobody ever plays.
Looking, man, it was bad. Folks, we got a full show for you. We're going to be very diligent on our hard outs and things of that nature to keep the show rolling on time as best we possibly can. I got a quick question to ask you guys before we even hop in the agenda, but we'll say that after we go to break.
Okay.
Who becomes the Jets' new head coach, man? Just think about it.
Bill
Listeners,
Belichick.
let us know. Who's going to be the new head coach for the Jets?
Bill Belichick.
Is it going to?
We were answering after the break.
Oh,
Raff.
I'm not.
You know, there's nothing. Raff will just blurt out
I'm
something.
not as
Raff blurted out.
When I was getting those shoes from DP, I was going to post the audio.
Oh, he couldn't do it because
I
he goes,
couldn't,
we
Raff
got
just-
breaking news.
We got breaking news.
Oh,
I'm
we
like-
got breaking
I
news.
was like, Raff, you just blurted out when Salem was announced.
I did.
You just blurted.
It
I'm
was
like,
so stunning. That is live radio at its best.
not really.
At its best.
Not really. Not really.
I mean, if they were Broncos shoes, I wouldn't have talked. But they were Steelers shoes. Who cares? We're talking Broncos.
They win football games. So.
Oh well, last night look, Broncos are 3-2.
Steelers have the same record. Yeah, they're 3-2.
We got a quarterback.
We got a quarterback. I don't know what we got in Pittsburgh. I really don't. I won't know what we got until maybe about another month and a half.
I think they trade Wilson.
I don't know what they needed. I'm really not happy with Arthur Smith right now, the offensive coordinator. I mean, he's not the Arthur Smith of Atlanta, that's for sure, man. It's got too many weapons that are in the garage, but who knows? That's Pittsburgh being Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Sorry,
folks,
sorry for interrupting.
It is.
With all due respect,
scoot over to another chair and think about what.
Yeah, it was like a little kid. Oh, we got breaking news.
I'm like sitting here going like, okay.
I was just
like Raff, we'll get there.
I was so stunned. It was just like everyone else when they saw it was like, what the? It was crazy.
Everybody else said it inside their head. You just blurted it out of nowhere.
Raff, how much did you get in trouble for like talking out of turn in school?
There was a couple times, but I killed my teachers with great kindness.
I'm glad you added that in. I was going to say, oh boy,
thank you.
Folks, Raff is no longer with us.
Yeah.
There were no teachers killed. I killed them with kindness, which I do in today's world.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Todd goes, and at this moment, AD is thinking it's about time for Raff not to be in the studio for a while again.
Yeah.
When you going back to Alabama?
Not soon enough.
Hey, when I'm there, you miss me. When I'm back, you want me out of here. I don't understand.
Well, it's because never mind. We're not even going to talk about it.
I'm just one guy.
I'm just one guy.
Yep, that's right.
Big B, I know you will, brother. I coach youth football, back-to-back city champs, tenacious D, and fast offense. I got this. I love it, Big B. Big B, that's my fraternity name, man, Tenacious. But it's with a number 10 and then Acious at the back, Tenacious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we a little different one.
That's pretty creative.
It's pretty creative, but I can't get the brand because I promised my mom I would, because in the black fraternities you get branded.
Oh, that would hurt.
And my mom said, boy, you ain't no cattle. You better not get no brand. I'm like, okay, so I have made her promise I can't get a
tattoo.
brand. I don't have a tattoo yet, but I've thought about one.
Oh, I know you have.
She didn't have a problem with a tat, but she did not want me getting branded. She goes, you're not cattle. You're not getting branded.
Yeah.
But, to each their own. But I'd honor my mom's wishes. We're going to honor the wishes of our teammates, too, and take a break.
We should create a Drive logo and tattoo it on us.
That's a little aggressive.
But you guys go first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Nick, your turn. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, we get it. Don't worry about it.
It's Thursday.
I'll tattoo you guys.
We'll be right back, folks.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
This is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. Public safety is important in our community. I have a proven record of protecting public safety. I have prosecuted perpetrators of domestic violence, advocated for the rights of child abuse victims, held sexual predators accountable, and fought to keep drug traffickers off our streets. This is Senator Carolyn Bozin, and I will continue to fight to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley. Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more, plus porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
The Lincoln Stars' next two home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Join us Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. matchup with the Des Moines Buccaneers, and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Hey guys, it's Nick. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday at 8 p.m. from Seacrest Field as Grand Island takes on Lincoln North Star. The Gators are 4-2 on the year and led by head coach James Thompson, while the Islanders are still searching for their first win of 2024. Kickoff is slated for 8 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 7:45 p.m. It's the Islanders and the Gators this Friday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket.
Nick's got a fade. He's got a fade. My Nick's got a fade.
This is not a new development.
He's got a fade. Nick's got a fade. He's got a fade. Nick, it looks good, man.
Thank you.
It looks good.
I'll switch the camera so everybody can see
look at his fade. He faded up in the back.
Guy.
Look at it. Beard's faded up nice.
I did get the straight edge razor. I'm going to Kansas City, so.
No. Ain't nobody dope as Nick. He's so fresh and clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Fresh and so clean. Nick is fresh and so clean. I like it. Who cut you up, man? What's his name?
Mike Lotz. The same guy, believe it or not. I did not know this until a couple weeks ago. Same guy that cuts Dylan Raiola and the football players.
He's got a nice. He hooks you up nice, man.
Yeah. Hey, go check him out.
If I grow
he's always busy.
Well, I always go check out my boy Burks when I got my beard. When I let it grow,
that's where he used to be.
Yeah,
he's off on his he's off on his own now, and I followed Mike to his spot.
Nice,
but
nice.
Yeah, it was funny because when the whole Dylan Raiola Patrick Mahomes thing was going on, I walked in and I said, "Hey man," I said, "You making Dylan Raiola catch some fire right now?" And he was like, "Hey, I just cut it the way he wants it.
I just cut it
the way he wants
once,
it,
baby. Just do it the customer once.
That sounds good." But yeah, been going to him for 3 years, guys. I will say this: I get so much anxiety about potentially cheating on my barber.
Really?
Like that day that comes that I have to go somewhere else for whatever reason. So much anxiety.
Wow,
it's bad. First world problems, right?
Yeah,
I had like a barber or a beautician for like 8 years, and I guess it was sort of like heartbreaking after.
It is.
What did she resign or do something else?
She retired. She said she was just gonna
do something else.
Saying.
And it was like it's been weird because the last like 2 years I just been like a free agent, just rolling around the river. Not really.
That's my thing. Is I found a guy now for 3.5 years. Rico, you're on camera. Be careful. I found a guy for the last 3.5 years that I just go down. I go in there. I sit in the chair, and he knows exactly what I need to do.
Yeah, that was great. I missed those days.
I don't have to tell him. Like if you ask me, hey, what do you get on? What type of haircut do you get? I would not be able to say. Well, I get a one on the sides. I do a taper fade. Like I don't know what I would say.
Give me a vanilla ice.
Yeah, I'd come out here looking wild as ever.
Give me the Brian.
All right, stop. Turn around and listen. What's the rest of it?
Ice is back.
Well, I don't think it's ice is back.
Ice, baby. Dude.
A1A, Detroit Avenue.
Anyway, are we talking Major League Baseball?
I gotta get that. Raff just came out of nowhere. A1A, Clear Avenue.
Oh man,
vanilla ice, baby.
Rico.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Let's talk some baseball. Last night's scores: Detroit takes care of business. They beat the Guardians 3-0, 2-1 lead that series. You know what? I didn't watch much of that one because that was the early game.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch much of that one at all, but I caught just the highlights. But the Mets said, bye-bye, Philly.
Yeah.
We're
the
going
New
to
York Mets.
The New York Mets took care of business 3-1, won 4-1 last night. Is this let me ask you this, Nick, and Raff, you were live during this time. The New York, here's why I have such I wouldn't even say it, I would say a soft spot for the New York Mets. Because in 86, when they won with Gooden, Gary Carter was their they called him the kid. Carter was the catcher for the Mets that year. That was the first MLB World Series I watched. Paid attention. I was 12 years old.
Not the one before that?
Nope, I didn't watch that
85 Royals?
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch it. I watched it with my dad, and that's how I remember.
that one.
Me and my dad. Yeah,
I remember the 85
somewhere
Royals.
in infinity. I watched it with my father. So we watched that every night. It came on TV because we didn't have a lot of channels back then anyway, but they would show that.
Yep.
But I remember how exuberant and how fun Carter was to watch because he played like a little kid.
Yep.
You know, and I was telling some other buddies in a group chat last night, I was like, dude, that was the first MLB World Series I watched is when the Mets won in 86. So, like I said, I don't really care about them, but I'm saying I do have a special attachment to them because that was the first one I paid attention to. So it's nice to see the Mets take care of business last night.
And Francisco Lindor is looking like prime Francisco Lindor. I mean, that's what he's looking like right now. He hits a go-ahead grand slam last night against the Phillies last night.
He's like, I got the T-shirt. Get your T-shirt.
Come on in, Rico. If you want to talk against across the glass, come on in.
If you wanted funny last night, Adrian Raff watching the Mets game, I was messaging him as it was going on, and when they went into that 9th inning and he walked every. I was like, oh my god. So thankfully they pulled it out, or else Adrian probably
he would have cut some heat.
It would not have been good.
Francisco Lindor, that's family.
That's your family.
That's
man?
family. Not really, but it probably is.
That's your cousin.
It probably might be
because you're Puerto Rican, right?
Shoot, I don't know. The island's not that big.
That's your cousin.
Not that
The island's not that big. Shoot.
The island's not that big.
Carlos Correa might be my cousin too. I don't know.
What happened to you?
I could have been Jose Altuve, but my mom didn't let me play baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jose Altuve.
Yeah. We're the same height.
Yeah.
You guys are.
Yeah.
You're right, Rick.
Exactly
Hey,
the same.
I'm telling you right now, man. It's MLB is fun to watch right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch last night.
Don't you forget it.
Yeah, I won't. I
Never
won't.
forget.
But again, once the season starts again, yeah, I ain't watching that.
I watch at the beginning of the season. I watch the All-Star game, and then I watch the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, I'll catch a game in between there.
A third.
And then they call him and Austin call me a fake fan.
Fraud. No, I think
A
it's
fraud. They call me a fraudulent fan.
You're a fraudulent fan.
I don't even think Austin and Nick just sit down and watch baseball throughout the whole year.
They would. If you paid them to just sit and watch baseball,
Well, if you paid them.
They
But
would
I'm
watch.
saying I don't think they just casually just sit
well,
down
even
and watch.
that, if-
Depends on who the matchup
I
is.
feel like he would watch every single game. Not every single game. It'd be close though.
It was a nightly routine. I haven't been as good about it this year.
You used to have
It
MLB
was-
TV. And
Well,
just
I
watch
still
the
do.
games.
I still do. It was a nightly routine for me last summer to every single night have because you can do like the quad box.
I remember you did do that last summer.
I'd load up. I'd load up 4
Mhm.
games on the quad box every single night for at least an hour and watch 4 games.
But then, like him and Austin, we used to have baseball corner, and they would just be breaking down like the minor league prospects for both of their teams.
Yeah,
for both of their
man.
teams, and then for like
Nah,
other teams. And I'm just
not
like,
doing
yeah,
that.
I can't. I'm not doing that.
That's deep.
But when you're passionate about something, man, you love something.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay attention. I got buddies who are avid fishermen. They will watch the fishing guide channel. They'll watch fishing
Heck yeah.
all day. Just watch somebody fish.
Yeah.
But that's like somebody looking at us, Raff, like, why would you watch somebody golf?
Yeah, you're darn right.
True
You know,
that.
so it's to each
Well,
their
that's
own,
like
man.
you
That's
guys
the way I look at
you're clowning the NBA. I'll sit down and watch every single Knicks game this year if I could.
Yeah,
I'm
and
still-
because you're passionate about it.
And I'm still
I don't have
clowning the
NBA
NBA.
TV.
But
What's
you
up?
could.
And I'm still clowning the NBA.
You can. That's fine.
You love it though.
I
do.
I had to watch Yankees Royals. I mean, I wanted to watch it, but Bob Costas is hilarious. That
Okay, Bob is struggling right now.
the judge
I think he
hit-
knows he's taking some heat.
It's
Is he on social media?
it's
No.
weird.
No, I doubt it.
Like it's weird. Like I respect the hell out of Bob.
Oh,
right?
he's
Like
NFL
great at
and
his
NBA.
That's
great
my
at his job.
thing. He's
Really-
such a legendary voice.
Yeah, like so good, but it's just so there's no
Where did Bob
enthusiasm.
Where did Bob Costas go to college and not graduate? Little history question.
Syracuse.
Man, just putting him on blast.
You're
He
right.
didn't graduate.
Syracuse.
Really?
It was Syracuse.
Whoa.
Honestly,
he
you
did.
could probably say that about every like famous
He did.
broadcaster. Everybody
He
knows
left Syracuse, and I was looking at some reason why I know I was looking it up. So like because I'm not paying attention to Bob Costas. Went to Syracuse, left and got a job in St. Louis. He was an announcer in St. Louis for years. Then he journeyed some other places, but his story is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool how he's up in the queues and said, "You know what? I got an opportunity." And one of the producers said, "You look like you're 14."
Well, I still remember the first time Bob Costas for me was 1984, the NFL and NBC NFL 84, and he was the in studio guy.
He was the in studio guy. Yep, I remember just as a kid looking at him, man. He looked like a kid, you know, as well. But
Here, 1 second.
Here we go.
Hit to short. Witt gets the force. Can they turn 2? Yes, they can. And it's
Yes,
just
they
the point
can.
we were making. It's not Giancarlo's fault.
It's not his fault.
It's
He
not
can't run.
Giancarlo's
And both of his
fault.
kids are also in TV production too, man.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I
both.
know. I didn't
Yes, his son and daughter both are on production, TV production. I think his son's the MLB and forgot what his daughter is, but they're both in that space too.
So like Jack Collinsworth.
Oh, don't even get me started on that one, man. I ain't gonna say nothing.
but
Yankees did defeat the Royals 3-2 last night. They lead 2-1. Let me ask you guys about this game tonight. Nick, you're going to this game tonight. You'll be there with our teammate Austin. By the way, shout out to Austin with the nice coverage he had yesterday on Twitter.
Austin's covering the game.
Yes.
So stick tuned to Austin.
Austin was,
Yes.
Austin was on the field.
Austin did a
Austin
great
was on,
job.
Austin was on the dirt, guys.
You guys, let me ask you this.
He
Do
was.
the Yankees close them out tonight?
Yes.
Rico, why?
Say it from an unbiased standpoint. What do you think happens tonight?
Probably not.
Okay.
That game last night was
could have went either way.
That was all Royals until Giancarlo catches that really low. I don't even know how that ball went out. I don't know how he muscles any of those balls out.
What in the world was Juan Soto doing?
No idea.
I
don't know.
because
I don't even think he knows what he was doing.
misplayed the ball out in right field,
big time.
And a lot of that with outfielders is angles. I understand trying to make a play. I understand that, but you have to be able to read it a little bit better.
You think he just lost the ball?
I don't know what necessarily happened.
He's
but
he's a little antsy.
There was also something. Then the next at bat, he got walked and he like stared down the pitcher.
I mean,
I was like,
and Bob Costas
what are you
saying? He works the pitcher. Usually the pitcher works the batter. He works the pitcher.
And then Judge comes up and takes, but he was staring at the pitcher like the pitcher was like they had some beef.
Like they were trying to go inside on him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, nobody's out to get you right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Juan right now is feeling the pressure because Judge is doing absolutely nothing.
So he figures
Juan is the next biggest name on that team.
He figures he's got to make
So he's like, I have to do something because the guy behind me is doing nothing.
That's true. At some point, there needs to be a conversation about Judge's ability in the postseason.
But you know what?
Because it's
rough, y'all. But I tell you what, looking at that dude, because you guys see him all the time. This series when I really started looking at, I was like, Aaron Judge. Oh, you know he's big, but that's a big old brother,
6'7".
That's a big old dude,
he's
man.
Massive, and it's his.
He ain't hit worth a darn, but he's a big old dude.
His talent is incredible. But then and we've seen it multiple years, like we have the data to back it up now, that in the postseason, he just loses all ability to hit the baseball.
Aaron Judge is Phillip Rivers.
And not even, and here's the thing. It's not even to like.
Just putting up regular season numbers and doing nothing in the postseason.
Postseason can be Casper the Ghost.
Yeah, Aaron Judge is Peyton Manning.
And like, it's not even that it drops down to an extent. Like, where it's like, okay, yeah, he's just getting base hits. He's not having the run. He's not hitting the ball. He's not seeing it well.
Hey, Raff, watch him explode tonight.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Watch him explode tonight. He's got that type of capability. Would you guys agree? He's that type. Judge has that capability. Before you know, that guy snaps 2 or 3 off on you in one.
Easily.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like Nick was saying, we have the history, we have the numbers to back up the fact that he's never done that in the playoffs.
I'm excited to watch that game tonight. Well, we'll keep it on schedule. We'll keep rolling.
Well,
Tyler from Blake from Builders, I'm laughing. He goes, that was a great conversation about the Jets head coach after the break. Straight back to MLB. Laugh out loud.
I forgot about that.
Well, yeah, we were a little ADHD. We'll come back to it. We promise.
Okay, Giancarlo Stanton can't run. It's okay.
Yeah,
but it's not his fault.
Why can't he run? Is he injured or what's going on here?
Bob Costas said in game 1 that he was instructed not to run.
Oh, okay.
Because all of his injuries are lower body. I see. So every time he gets hurt, it's because he's out in the field running fast to get a fly ball or something, or he's on the base pass hustling to first base. So he's been instructed, look, you get a hit. If it's an infield, don't hustle down the base. Just go.
Just go.
I kind of felt last night I was watching the Chiefs game too, because the cuts to Patrick Mahomes felt like they were cutting to Taylor Swift all the time.
They did show Mahomes quite a few times.
So back to Aaron
He's part
Judge.
owner of those guys, though.
Yeah.
1%.
Back to Aaron Judge real quick. He has the worst strikeout rate in Major League Baseball postseason history. He's striking out in 35% of his at-bats. He's won for his last 22.
You know what that means to me?
That's batting
He's due.
Exactly. He's due.
0.091 at the plate.
He's due.
Man.
Here's what I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna say this real quick. I think the Royals are in trouble tonight. That's just me.
Because the Yankees have Cole going, Garrett Cole.
Yeah, but Garrett Cole kind of he was being seen very well in game 1.
Oh.
So the big
plus
thing for
you
the
get
Royals,
Kaufman there. Plus you get myself cheering loud. I mean, we're
the Nick Sainert effect.
The Nick Sainert effect.
You got to get those guys on, leaving 2 on. That's just you can't do that.
And that's the big thing. It's similar. I mean, we talk about the College World Series all the time. Being able to hit 2 things with 2 outs and runners in scoring position.
Mm-hmm.
There was a game between the Royals and the Yankees. I think it was game 1 where they were combined 1 of 18. With runners in scoring position, the Yankees and the Royals. I mean, it was missed opportunity after missed opportunity. So
2-1, the Yankees lead. Obviously, game 4 is tonight. Dodgers beat the brakes off the Padres 8-0 last night. Its series is tied 2-2. They go back to LA, and that's going to be a heck of a game there tonight. That's not tonight. It's tomorrow night. Folks, we'll be back with a little bit of history, and we will come back to. And we want to get your opinion. Who do you think is going to replace Saylor there in the Jets' new head coach? We'll be back. It's The Drive. It's Terrific Thursday.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at boykfarmoutfitters.com. That's BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, 437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 5,500 dual signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Order like a champ at Raising Cane's. With tailgates of hand-battered chicken fingers and cane sauce and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade, you can guarantee victory for every game day meal. Raising Cane's Chicken Finger, one love. Order online or on our app.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group, trial attorneys you can trust.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. October is pork month, so now through October 13th, enjoy fresh pork belly for $2.99 per pound. Fairway's Hickory Smoked Bacon 16-ounce packs for $4.99, fresh pork sausages for $2.99 per pound, and all-natural pork Boston butt for $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
The Lincoln Stars' next 2 home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Join us Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. matchup with the Des Moines Buccaneers and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
The dangers of secondhand smoke are well known. But what about secondhand aerosol, which is created when using e-cigarettes? Science already shows a secondhand aerosol can contain nicotine, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. Eliminating exposure to secondhand aerosol is an important step to keeping everyone safe. Breathe easier knowing the facts.
For help quitting, call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again.
Oh, boy. Hey, Rico, that's going to be in their heads all day long.
No, it's not. I don't think about it. I won't be humming. I'll be saying it. What?
He's a singer. He's a singer.
I'm a singer. I got to let my voice be heard.
He's a singer.
Anyway, what do we got for history today, gents?
In history, first of all, our history segment. I'm actually going to be at the right time. Wow. Today.
This is crazy.
This is a start. It's a start.
This feels like an organized show today.
It does. Yeah, right. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game, and they're ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. In 1994, the late Lawrence Phillips rushes for 221 yards, and third-team QB Matt Terminus pressed into services as we take down Oklahoma State 32-3, and that was the time it became evident that T. Frazier was probably done for the season with the clots. I'll never forget that, man. Going up to the hospital when he was at Bryan, what they call it, Bryan East now, but Bryan Hospital basically, and just looking at T now Hospital, but he goes, man, something ain't right, AD. Something ain't right. Dr. Gangahar was obviously one of the top doctors in the region, for sure in the state. But yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, man. But history, we took care of business though. Raff, what you got, my man?
I got 2 birthdays.
2 B-days. Whose birthday?
The boys of Wrangler Jeans.
The boys of Wrangler Jeans.
Yes. Turning 50 years old today, Ralph Dale Earnhardt Jr. And turning 55 years old today, Brett Lorenzo Favre.
That's right. The Wrangler
commercials.
Boys. I had no idea what the Wrangler Boys was. What is that?
Jeans.
I know what Wranglers are jeans, but that was a show called the Wrangler.
No, they did the Wrangler commercials.
Yeah, I had no idea.
See, Raff just portrays it.
Black dudes don't wear Wranglers, man.
You don't?
Oh, come on,
Rico,
now.
You don't need brothers wearing Wranglers.
Rico, stand up. Right now.
Cow Wranglers on.
Rico's Puerto Rican.
Cow Wranglers on.
He's got jeans.
Jeans, not Wranglers. Wranglers were not meant for brothers' butts, man.
Levi?
I guarantee
Levi's.
I've looked at your butt too much.
Wranglers, you ain't got no room with the badonky donk.
What about your bibs? Are those Wranglers?
No, those are keys.
Wow.
Yeah, brothers. I'm not saying all, but you're gonna find very few brothers wearing Wranglers because we just.
What do you
doesn't
have
fit.
against it?
No, there's nothing against it. It just doesn't fit us. Our butts are too big. Seriously, it's a butt thing.
I need to.
Listen, when I was little, you could set a cup of coffee on my butt.
I don't need to know that. I don't know who said
No, it was like a show. It was like, remember I told you they called me Buffalo Butt.
I thought it was bubble butt.
Bubble butt, 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 bubble butt.
Hey, Chubby Rhino goes wearing Wranglers right now. Ain't a brother. Love you, boys. That's what, Drew. I get this, man. It's not even just like a brand thing. All jeans. I can't find jeans that fit me correctly.
Well, and Drew's got his thighs are too big, which I get that too. Like tough skins was a thing we wore when you were little. When you were a thicker kid, I was a thick dude, so we wore tough skins, man.
We can't go down this.
Rico wore Wranglers.
Close the door.
Rico, how many brothers you see wearing Wranglers?
Zero.
You're a Wrangler boy.
Zero. I know. I feel your pain. With the athletic fit, it's the athletic fit. That's what you got to get.
No,
with the thick thighs and the big old booty.
Which ones?
I get the athletic fit.
Yeah, you got to get the
because they got the stretch in them.
Yep.
And I tried like Old Navy jeans. Not a big fan of them.
Let me tell you this.
These ones, Goodfellow. Shout out to Red Walmart.
I'm going to give you guys a hint. Sweatpants.
I was just saying. Let me tell you guys right now. Jeans.
Just saying.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
That's true tue.
I hate clothing that makes you feel restricted.
Yeah,
not
I
restricted.
don't like tight clothes.
Jeans are 100% a restrictive type of clothing.
You got to get the loose fit. The athletic
I will
fit.
say this
I
for me.
swear by them.
When I'm at my fattest, I feel restricted, and when I lose some weight, I'm not as restricted.
Yeah,
Are you trying to say
that's
something?
physics.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, what are you saying? I'm pretty
saying,
restricted right now.
saying my clothes are weird because sometimes I feel like I'm really restricted. I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should lose about 25 pounds, and then I lose 25 pounds.
Then you stop eating.
And then I'm not restricted anymore.
Yeah, you feel.
I feel like you say that like it's super easy to do.
It is.
Like it's just Raff's
Raph
oh wow, I
does
got to lose 25 pounds. Let me just
Raff
run down the street.
Raff will do a 3-day water fast.
Say, yeah, he'll do it.
I've lost. I think I've lost 12 this week.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah,
but I haven't fasted any.
You're ridiculous.
Hey, Big Bird, Duluth Trading Jeans are where it's at. Extra fabric in the man area. Big Bird. I've heard those are comfortable. I've never worn them before though.
I love the commercials.
Yeah, the commercials. Whoever their marketing team is genius, man.
Or that dude that does their voices is fantastic.
I used to wear rigs because
I never heard of them before.
Because there was an R on the jeans, so I said that they were Raffs.
Yeah, of course.
They're Raffs.
Of course you did.
Unknown texter 4746 says you got to give Riley Washington some love. He'll line you up nice. Yes, Riley Washington will. My former Husker team, wide receiver, Nebraska, cuts here in town as well. Folks, that was our history segment for today. We come back in Husker area. What's going on in Husker football area? Who's going to get a red shirt? Who may not get a red shirt? And what's going to happen with that? We'll talk about it when we come back, folks. It's The Drive. It's Thursday. Doesn't matter if you're wearing Wranglers. Doesn't matter if you're wearing tough skins. Wherever you be.
Ooh, corduroy.
Those were nice.
You know what I've realized, gents, is that when you dress a little more fit to your body, even if you got a little bit of a dad bod, it makes you look better.
When you fit according to your body.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So like the loose fit and everything's great.
Yeah.
But when you don't like now I got these 2XL polos that are just baggier than ever on me.
Because you don't want them draped on you like a choir
Makes me look
robe,
like I'm swimming in it.
Yeah,
big swim.
Yeah. See, the thing I don't like, I know everything has changed from the bell bottoms to the cuffs. Raff, remember the cuffs? You would cuff the jeans at the bottom, things like that. This new style, though, where they wear their pants really tight and they're high waters and they don't want no socks.
Yeah.
Tees thrown. That looks terribly uncomfortable.
Hey, speaking of no socks, I had the fear of God put in me at Big Ten Media Days when I saw Brett Bielema's ankles.
Oh, wow.
Brett Bielema didn't wear socks
So got some cankles?
I didn't know where his ankles started and finished. And they were red. You could tell that they were barking. I mean, the feet, the toes were barking, but I mean, the ankles were barking. Saying, let me out, man. Give me some support.
Big Ty, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, restricted.
And dad bod. And Nick's golf, Jake said, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Well, hey, we all got it. I just have it
your
5 years younger than everybody else does.
To the end of
Anyway,
we're going back to break. We're at the end of time for this segment. We'll be back to Husker Sports and probably no more jeans. We'll be back. It's The Drive.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Question for you. Would you rather pay $150 a month or $15 a month to work out with the same high-quality gym equipment? At Planet Fitness, you can get top-tier equipment for $15 a month. Plus, save $28 or more when you join now during our Strong Choice sale. Our weights weigh the same, you just don't pay the same. Enjoy free fitness training and 24-hour access at most clubs, all in the judgment-free zone. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. See club for details.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies with a light south breeze and an afternoon high around 88. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and an afternoon high around 87. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Davis Plumbing is a locally owned company specializing in a wide range of plumbing services for both commercial and residential customers. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and has a team of experienced plumbers ready to help you with any project, big or small. Customer satisfaction and peace of mind is their number one priority. So for any commercial or residential project, give Davis Plumbing a call today at 402-525-6922. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. 0% with roof credit.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off for team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Early break.
Anthony in the mailbag says, good morning, guys. Question for the mailbag. If you were trapped in a 10 foot by 10 foot concrete room with one animal, what is the largest animal you could kill with nothing but your bare hands?
I'd like to think I could whip an ostrich.
Get a hold of his neck. He's going to whip him around. He's going to whip him around.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. October is pork month, so now through October 13th, enjoy fresh pork belly for $2.99 per pound. Fairway's Hickory Smoked Bacon 16-ounce packs for $4.99, fresh pork sausages for $2.99 per pound, and all-natural pork Boston butt for $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, Safety tune-ups are custom designed. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus garage doors and more.
Doors Plus and more. Thought you guys doing the will. Real quick, Scott Ironsmire, what's up, homeboy? We were talking about the jock straps. He goes, yeah, I remember those days, man. He was talking about it's something if you're older like us. You remember those days. He goes, jocks, tough defense and physical play. That's how we did it back then, man. You see a guy coming down the lane, you're going to have some rib cage damage.
Yeah.
You know, nothing dirty, but you're going to feel it.
The old days.
With the jock strap, keeping everything in place, you just knock somebody else out of place.
We talked about being restrictive.
Going in the paint back in the 90s and 80s, boy, that was like a no-fly zone, man. You was going to get hit and take some damage in there. So, speaking of damage, Nebraska's had none this weekend because we didn't play a game. We don't play a game this weekend, which is good, but there are a lot of games on Saturday. We'll talk about those tomorrow. Do some picks as well because there's a lot of great games coming on Saturday, so we'll discuss that. We got a few rule clips as well from earlier this week because we're going to get into also, after we play these, who potentially could redshirt this year. What do we got first, Nick?
Let's talk. We have not talked about the turnover margin to this point. Nebraska on the positive side of things, which, as you know, very opposite of what it was last year.
I wonder, real quick, Nick and Raff, you guys, because I don't know, I haven't looked this up. How many turnovers had we had this point last year?
Ooh.
At this time last year?
Yeah, text line. Let us know.
Too many?
Look it up. Yeah, definitely too many. Yeah,
we can.
If we had
look
31
this up.
overall
It'll
for the whole season, I'm wondering how many we had because we had what? I'd have to go back and think of the games because we had turnovers in every game leading up to now this point last year. So I'm curious to how many turnovers. Text line, chime in if you would. How many turnovers did Nebraska had last year? Nick, how many do we have this year so far? Because I can think of the one in Colorado. I can think of the one we just had last week. No, there's 4. I think there's 4. No.
So
Colorado,
Nebraska
last week,
has
there was
one fumble lost
against Colorado.
Yep. And then in terms of
3 interceptions, 2 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
So 4 turnovers in 6 games.
Nebraska is +6 on the turnover margin through 6 games right now. As you know, they were -17 throughout the entirety of the season. And if things, barring going completely downhill, I don't think Nebraska is going to get to -17 on turnover margin. So, yeah.
Unknown texter 6008 says, what is that, 1 million? There's a lot of zeros there.
That is a lot of zeros. All right, let's talk about rule and turnover margin at this point.
Yeah, I think we're second in the Big Ten right now in turnover margin. I think I forget what the number is nationally. I just went through it with the team, so it's a good example of putting your mind to something and getting it done. And we won the turnover battle again this past game, so it's every game but one. One game we tied, all the rest of them we've won. But I think it's been months and months of work, and it's also just I think sometimes we think we were working on it last year, and while it wasn't coming to fruition, I still think the work we did last year, the work we did this offseason, the work we did in training camp has helped. And it's just the guys. The guys are protecting the football. They're running violently, but still have great ball security. So it's been a good thing.
There you have it.
You guys, I'm going to say this. This is just my personal opinion. The biggest factor, quarterback.
I agree.
I
concur.
Nick, Raff, I mean, it's quarterback.
Yeah.
That was 95% of our turnovers last year. It was quarterback, and that's not knocking anybody that was previously here. That's just stating a fact. If that trash can's out there green, I'm like, that's a green trash. It's a fact. That is a fact. It was quarterback last year with a lot of turnovers. Were there some fumbles? Yes. But there were missed exchanges, and some of the turnovers, I still think back right now, I just scratch my head like, wow. What could have been.
Remember the Minnesota game last year?
Oh, my goodness.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
That's fun to remember.
Interception. The one touchdown Nebraska did score was on a
muffed play.
On a muffed play.
Yeah.
Nebraska had 13 turnovers through 6 games last year.
Think about that number. First of all, it's a horrible number.
Oh, yeah.
It's unlucky.
Yeah.
But just think about you guys. Through 6 games, you had 13 turnovers.
Yeah.
That's just unconscionable, but yet it did happen.
And that's bonus possessions you're giving to the other team.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're losing out on.
I mean, that's 91 points. It's just hard to fathom that.
91 points.
Now, how do we know it's 91 points?
What, 13 times 7?
What
Whoa, you were able to do that quick?
When if they kicked field goal?
Well, I know I'm not the best in math, Nick.
Hold on, that's not what I was getting at.
What?
I mean, you just kind of threw that. I mean, you threw that out there nonchalantly.
So blacks can't do math.
That's not it at all. See,
so brothers can't do math.
This
right?
is the problem.
So brothers
I'm just
you know
trying
a brother
to get.
designed Washington D.C. So brothers can't do math.
Is that right?
Oh boy.
He goes, AD, you're so well spoken.
I would like to. I'm going to stare at the camera
So
when I say this.
can't do math.
I'm going to say this into the camera. That here's that. No, before we get to Rico's statistic, never did I say anything about AD being well spoken.
Wow.
So you're articulate.
Yeah. See, this is the problem I run into.
Oh boy.
I bet you want to say that stuff. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to stop there. We are going to stop there. And let's get to another rule clip, huh?
No. But you know what? You think about that many points, though, you guys, with all due seriousness, we just absolutely, and Grant, I know I'm going back to last year.
Yeah.
But you think about what could have been with all the talent that we have. I mean, not saying a lot of talent, but enough to win games, put it that way, and what that could have done. However, it's this year, it's the 2024 season, to only have to be +6 and to be number 2 in the conference is game changing. Hence why we're sitting at the record we are right now. Let's see another one we got on there, Nick. And Rico, what did Rico have up there? What was that? What was that stat?
Nebraska at this time last year was essentially -7 in turnover margin. They had forced 6 turnovers through 6 games, but they had turned the ball over 13 times in those 6 games. So essentially -7 in the turnover margin instead of +6 where they are currently at.
You know what, Scott? Good morning to you, man. Scott Lincoln's got a great point here. Although that is 91 points, you also have to realize these turnovers helped our opponents score even more points. So the differential is even greater than 91, which I would totally agree with that, Scott. That's a great insight on that part. We just constantly beat ourselves up while helping the opponent beat us up even more as far as that goes. What's the next week we got on there, Nick?
Let's do this one. Just thoughts on the second half of the season as a whole, because the schedule is a little difficult. Here's Matt Rule.
Yeah, well, I didn't set any goals out. I literally mean that. Like, I just want to be relevant, and so I think at least we're relevant. I still wake up at night upset we lost to Illinois. It's God's honest truth. After we win, I'm happy for 20 minutes, and I'm like, okay, let's get ready for what's next. I'm proud of our players, though. That's the important message. I'm proud of the work. I'm proud of the lack of distractions. I'm proud of the selflessness. I'm proud of the growth. I'm proud of, I'm not sad about it, but we lose Teddy, then we lose Turner, and now Gunner's out there and he's battling, right? We lose Tommy, who's, one of the top players in the country, and all of a sudden Sierra's battling. I'm proud of Marquise Buford, like just every week. So I'm proud of a lot of those things. As it relates to the second half of the season, it's the same to me as the first. Like after Illinois, I could just feel our team. I could feel our coaching staff. We have to win this game. We have to win this game. And I just enjoyed this game better where the guys just wanted to play. And so I'm going to do my best to go 1-0 every week. Even the bye week, I'm going to try to be great this week on the bye week. And some of that's rest. Some of that's getting away. Some of that's practicing the heck out of the young guys. But that's really all I look at.
When he mentioned that he wakes up still upset about Illinois, Nick, you said something yesterday about around. We all have done this. Raff, you've done it. I've done it. Nick, you were talking about in golf. You shot low at a time, but you say, "But dang it, would you say you tripled one of the holes or something?"
Yeah,
like
I tripled, and then I birdied the next hole, and I go, "Why can't I just do this on every hole?"
And you guys, what do we all do after we get done playing golf? No matter what we shoot. Especially if we shoot low. Yeah, we say it was fun. But if we shoot a good score.
I smoke a cigar.
We're going, dang it, but on hole 4. But dang it on hole 8.
Oh, the reviewing.
Yeah, the reviewing. And overall, our record in Nebraska is a lot better than it was last year, obviously. We have a good record with 1 loss. But, man, it's that one hole that you just think about over and over again. Like, dang it, if I could have just parred that one. If I could have just minimized the triple to a double or a double to a bogey. That's why I like where this team is at culture-wise, but they're not stuck on Illinois either. Because you can't let a team beat you twice by not let your head stay there. You know what I'm saying?
And you use it to kind of let it burn a little bit. Like look at the volleyball team with SMU. They've
lost since.
It kind of lit a fire underneath them. The Nebraska game, I know that he's upset and it's keeping him up late at nights, losing to Illinois.
I love it.
However, I also think that it also has been used as a great coaching tool and something great we don't want this feeling again. Like even with golf, like we look back on it, like Nick's like, I shouldn't have tripled that hole. But I'm sure he's already thinking next time, well, maybe I'll use a pitching wedge instead of a 7-8 iron or something.
Exactly.
You know, how I'll do it differently next time, not to triple.
Mm-hmm. What you got there, Nick?
When you said pitching wedge, it made me mad because somehow, some way, I'm starting to hit my pitching wedge 170 yards, and I don't know how.
Dude, you hit your irons like ridiculously
I don't know how I hit my. I had a 195-yard par 3, no wind yesterday, and I hit my 9-iron.
You know where I would be with a 9-iron?
And I was long.
I'd be about 125 yards out.
So I have this big gaping hole in my game right now between a 60-degree or a 54-degree wedge, and which is about 120 yards and 170.
Big discrepancy.
There's a big little change there. Okay, so here's this though, guys. If I were to ask you, out of those 13 trivia questions, 13 turnovers that Nebraska committed last year through 6 games, how many were fumbles?
Out of those 13.
Out of the 13, how many were fumbles?
I'm with 8.
Okay.
I'm going to say 5.
7. 7 fumbles, 6 interceptions. Nebraska, through 6 games, had 4 picks and 2 fumbles forced and recovered.
And I know,
obviously.
I know that every interception has its story, but
there were some.
I still could battle out of his 3 interceptions that 2 of them could have been catches.
This year,
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, those numbers,
50-50
those numbers
balls.
could be even better.
Yeah, those were 50-50 balls.
And one of them, I thought he crossed the line.
Yeah.
Should have been a touchdown, but.
Yeah, last year there was no 50-50 balls. There was ones you were scratching your head like, do you know what color we're wearing? You know, it was just that bad at times. But anyway, that's last year. This year, we're number 2 in the conference as far as the turnover battle, which is a good thing. When we come back, we'll discuss a little bit about potential red shirts that could potentially happen this year, and maybe even dive into Nebraska basketball of what they released the schedule. I think it was yesterday on
the Times,
on the Times and TV and stations, but definitely going to hop some more Nebraska football and potential red shirts. It is Thursday, folks. It's the drive. Me and Raff are golfing. Nick is heading to sweet town of KC,
Kansas City.
Maybe some barbecue down there while you're there with Austin and Nate.
Here,
I might have to convince Nate to stop at St. Joe's.
Yep.
Or not St. Joe's.
Joe's to get you some BBQ.
Kansas City.
Right, former Nebraska player Larry Smith lives down there in KC as well, which is good to see. Folks, we'll be right back. It's the drive. 93.7 A Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. October is pork month, so now through October 13th, enjoy fresh pork belly for $2.99 per pound. Fairway's Hickory Smoked Bacon 16-ounce packs for $4.99, fresh pork sausages for $2.99 per pound, and all-natural pork Boston butt for $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bosin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bosin on November 5th. Paid for by Bosin for Legislature.
Order like a champ at Raising Cane's. With tailgates of hand-battered chicken fingers and cane sauce and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade, you can guarantee victory for every game day meal. Raising Cane's Chicken Finger, one love. Order online or on our app.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. 0% with roof credit.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Question for you. Would you rather pay $150 a month or $15 a month to work out with the same high-quality gym equipment? At Planet Fitness, you can get top-tier equipment for $15 a month. Plus, save $28 or more when you join now during our Strong Choice sale. Our weights weigh the same, you just don't pay the same. Enjoy free fitness training and 24-hour access at most clubs, all in the judgment-free zone. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. See club for details.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
everybody. We're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, one day until Friday.
This week is just gone
Flying
by so
by.
fast. Yeah, it's flown by, man. I'm going to go actually watch my my nephew, Jackson. Jackson is he plays for. I'm going to send it to him. My little nephew, Jackson Dom. Jackson Dom plays linebacker for Gothenburg, the Swedes. I'm going to watch him play tomorrow night. He committed to Dort there in Iowa. So crazy proud of him. Appreciate too. Strickland talked with him about a year ago, man, and just Johnny Bravo, Johnny Porter, talked with him too. Played pro basketball overseas, but having those guys in your life to go talk to others, because they hear it from their uncle all the time. You hear it from your parents all the time. Sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. He's like, yeah, that's just mom, that's just dad. But I'm so proud of Jackson Dom, man, and his my sister-in-law Siobhan, my brother-in-law Troy have done a tremendous job raising the young man, solid in his faith, just a solid kid, man. And I'm just proud of him because it goes by so fast. It's already his senior year. So big shout out to my nephew, Jackson Dom. I'm proud of you, man. Love you like crazy, and excited to see him play tomorrow. But
who does Gothenburg have?
Gosh,
do you remember?
I didn't even look up who they played.
I was wondering if I didn't know if they were traveling somewhere a little closer that you were going to.
They're playing in Gothenburg, so I'm going to Gothenburg.
Nice.
Yeah, and which is crazy. I was telling Raff this. I will be here Monday. I won't be here Monday. I'll be Zooming because I'll be in Arizona.
Okay. Cool.
Tuesday, I won't be because I fly in Monday night at 7. I speak the next morning at 9:30 in Scotts Bluff.
No. In Scotts Bluff?
Scotts Bluff.
Why don't you fly into like Scotts Bluff?
Because I heard from locals that airport is not as convenient. I mean, not as reliable it used to be. And I can't have a hiccup.
Really?
Because I speak on Wednesday back here in Lincoln.
AD.
So I'm basically going to land in
how
Omaha at
far?
7.
Oh, Omaha too.
Yes. And so I'm going to go to at least, I might get to Ogallala. Ogallala be like 1 a.m. though. I'd get an hour back though.
Get an hour back. About another
Ogallala from North Platte's how far?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
So if I could drive, I know I would have 4.5 hours in me. I'm gonna eat some seeds. I know I'd have 4.5 hours in me.
That is horrible.
So I'll get it. It is horrible.
That is gross.
It is not fun. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Monday. I'm looking forward to Tuesday afternoon driving back though, because that's a beautiful drive this time of year. I am looking forward to that part of it, but I am not looking forward to that drive.
Why do you not fly into Denver?
Because the flights didn't match up.
Gotcha.
The flights just it would have gave me any wiggle room.
I told AD yesterday the plane should just throw them out when they fly over.
Yeah, just have a parachute.
Yeah, man. Believe me, as crazy as it sounds, it sounds intriguing. But yeah,
We're right over Scotts Bluff. Oh, this is my stop.
And Gothenburg will be facing off against Holdridge.
Holdridge, yeah, the Dusters. So yeah, that'll be competitive.
Man.
I'm not sure what's Holdridge's record. I just know those guys
2-4.
Yeah,
we got 2-4 versus 2-4.
Yeah.
Well,
so yeah, that'll be a competitive game.
The game we have on the ticket tomorrow is Lincoln North Star and Grand Island. 8 p.m. kickoff for that one.
Okay.
So that's the one we got at 8 p.m. tomorrow night.
Okay.
Lincoln North Star 4-2.
I like it. I like it. Another thing, folks, that we got coming up as far as Husker sports, we're going to look at this potential red shirts, and we're 6 weeks into the season. Obviously, you pick 4 games from that window's closing pretty big. You guys, Riley Van Poppel played, and he played in his 3rd game against Rutgers, and Rule said he did that because it was a targeted decision, simply because of the physicality of the matchup with that. You guys, would you like to see Riley Van Poppel redshirt? You look at what it did. Was a big Ty Ty Robinson redshirted, didn't he? Early in his career, was it big Ty?
I don't think Ty
was it
did.
Nash. One of those guys redshirted. I know.
Maybe it was Ty.
One of those guys I know redshirted.
Ty might have.
I think it was Ty that redshirted, because Rule was sharing with him how much that red shirt helped them out as far as size, etc. Van Poppel, what do you guys think with that one right there, man? Because he made a little bit of noise on Saturday, man.
If they can get through without him, because I think the way you mentioned it, that they kind of have it scheduled to when he'll play again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there's a game they're looking at, like, okay, we're going to need him in this game. So if they can get him through with the red shirt this year, it'll really serve to Nebraska's purposes next year, because you're going to lose, Ty, and you're going to lose Nash.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have that guy stepping in that can, kind of be that anchor of that defensive line come next year. So I'm hoping that there's no injuries or anything like that, because I think they can keep the red shirt on him. I think the problem would happen is if, say, Ty or somebody like that would get injured, and then it's like, then we'd have to use him. So
6'4", 290, only a sophomore.
Yep.
And if we could redshirt him, man, it would be awfully nice because he's got one left.
Yep.
He's got one left. I'll say this, Raff. In the remaining schedule, which I'll bring up here, so I don't want you just going just trying to guess what it is. But the remaining schedule that we have left. Okay, so obviously we got Indiana,
Ohio State,
UCLA, Southern Cal, Wisconsin, Iowa.
And the Wisconsin or Iowa, probably.
Who would you say, Nick? If you had to have one more game.
Ohio State or Indiana.
You think Indiana?
I think if you need him to win a game, you win a game.
You win a game. Okay.
I mean, like
where it's closer. Let's just be honest. Where it's closer matched up, Indiana's probably a better matchup for him to close one out than Ohio State.
I mean, you suit up, you just don't play. Like I think
a lot of it
even after the four games, he needs to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I don't. That it kind of makes this discussion a little difficult, just because you have to decide. Okay, do we want to put essentially our best effort forward, or and then it's like, then what are we even saying?
Yeah,
right there?
because you want to give your best for this year. So if he gives you the best opportunity to win, then you've got to use him. If somehow it plays out to where they don't have to use him to win, then I understand it. But yeah, I get that completely. Like if they're running up and down the field and he's a good run stopper, it's like, well, maybe we should be using him. So it's a catch-22.
Yeah,
and then a lot of it too
is
a lot of it too is the discussions that he's had with Riley. Like what does Riley want to do? Because he's right on that edge of playing a lot. So it's like I'm sure they've discussed it. So it's always interesting with that, how you deal with redshirts. And plus, in today's world, you never know with the transfer portal. You might redshirt a guy and you might decide like, well, I think I'm gonna go somewhere else. So it's like you want to use your players as much as possible. You just don't want to have them and then be like, oh, sorry, I'm leaving.
That's where it gets a little tricky. Just like at the beginning of the season when we hear coaches, and I get like there's planning and there's evaluation of depth at a certain position, and it's certainly easier to make that decision at the start of the year with maybe some of the players lower on the depth chart at the start of the year. Say, okay, we're going to redshirt you this entire year. Riley Van Poppel's one of those. I mean, he's one of the more intriguing ones just because he did produce as a freshman last year, and he is he's going to be stepping into some pretty big shoes next season, right? And it's like he's going
to be the anchor.
You want to get some season on him, right? Like you want to get him ready to go by next season, but then it's like you also want to win games now. Nebraska's in this unique spot where they haven't been in almost a decade, where they're one win away from a bowl game, and they're probably going to get it at some point. They will probably get the bowl game. And then you also add in the fact of, even if you redshirt him, the bowl game does not count towards his 4-game redshirt rule.
Right.
So then it's that idea of, do you want to risk it and say, okay, well, if Nebraska makes a bowl game with a win at Indiana or a win against Iowa or Wisconsin, whatever it may be, then you can say, okay, well, we'll get to play him in the 5th game, so now we're going to fully shut him down. I just don't know how the correct way to operate is, or if there is a cookie cutter way of like, this is how you need to operate.
You know how I think it's going to go, guys? It's going to be an as need basis. I don't think we know the answer to it right now.
If we need them, we use them.
Yep, absolutely.
Because you can't.
But you want to be strategic with it as well.
You've got to be strategic with it. But man, if you're playing and you need him to win ball games,
which is not the most bizarre and outlandish thought process, right? Like it's not. There's a chance where this last game against Rutgers was the first game where we've really, outside of Colorado, I suppose, but I take that with a grain of salt. Outside of Colorado, where Nebraska's defensive line really wreaked havoc.
Right.
I mean, really caused a lot of problems.
A lot of issues.
And it was dominant like we expected it to. And I put a lot of stock in that one because Rutgers was a team that only gave up 4 sacks all season long going into that game. And it's another Big Ten team.
Yep.
Similar size, similar type of philosophy, similar type of program and bodies up on that front line. So I put more stock in that one than I did against, the Colorado game.
Mr. Cub, good morning. He goes, use Van Poppel with Indiana and Wisconsin. Anything to get one more win in. I don't like the red shirt this year anyway because they need him. And Mr. Cub, I tell you what, he's definitely one that can cause some havoc. He's shown that. Bones, what's up, my man? He goes, if you got a guy on your team that you tell you want to redshirt and just up and wants to leave, then let them leave. You don't want that guy anyway, period. I totally agree with you. You know, if you got somebody just wants to just bounce and whatever, but hopefully it's not the issue with him. And also, before we go to break, also there's Bly Hill. A lot of people forgotten about Bly Hill. He's not played as, obviously it's the season suffering knee injury, but he could join in the mix for the last 4 or 6 games, Coach Rule said as well. Yeah. So there's some names that are out there. And Rule says here, quote, he goes, Rule said, I hadn't spoken with any player about wanting to redshirt and or transfer after the season. That's a great thing to have on a squad in this landscape of everybody dipping out of here after a few games. Folks, we'll be back with our last segment. It's The Drive. It's Thursday. RGT coming up next.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
A commitment to volunteer service is one of the many things that makes Nebraska so special. Volunteers give their time, energy, and resources, and they ask for nothing in return. The Step Forward Awards ensures they're recognized for all they do. Those honored this year for the impact they've made in their communities are Gretchen Mack of Omaha, Kira Montiel of Papillion, Vern Hickok of Cairo, Mildred Moody of Gehring, Blue River Arts Council in Crete, Nebraska Land Bank in North Platte, Lincoln Industries in Lincoln, Cinderlyn Meredith of Seward, Deb Zobel of Ashland, Sally Harms of Wisner, Senator Diana Shimmick of Lincoln, and Rick Weimer of West Point. Serve Nebraska thanks all nominators, nominees, and sponsors for helping us celebrate volunteerism. To learn more about the Step Forward Awards and this year's honorees, visit serve.nebraska.gov. Sponsored by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Nebraska's public schools are key in developing the workforce and fostering community development. They prepare students for successful careers in every Nebraska industry and to serve as our future community and business leaders. Our public schools educate 90% of students in Nebraska. They connect students with the businesses and civic organizations that make our communities thrive. Strong public schools create strong communities.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Escape the ordinary gym experience and unlock a new you with 3 Pillars Performance. Whether you're a high school athlete, college student, or former athlete, 3 Pillars Performance's state-of-the-art facility and certified trainers are dedicated to helping you achieve your fitness goals. Join a community that helps you get leaner, stronger, and move better than you ever have before. Visit 3 Pillars Performance online at 3pillarsperformance.com or in person at 5620 South 49th Street in Lincoln. Maximize your athletic potential with 3 Pillars Performance today.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off for team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
The Lincoln Stars' next 2 home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Join us Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. matchup with the Des Moines Buccaneers, and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Nebraska football banked 3 wins early. It had to do that. Seeing the win against Purdue, seeing the win against Northern Iowa, even Colorado, I feel like, at least for me, the wins have been secondary. I've been trying to nitpick, they have to do this better, they have to do this better. Nick, I'm in a spot now with both the Royals, helping me see with the Huskers. We got to learn to love these teams for who they are. The bar has changed.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Early break.
Anthony in the mailbag says, good morning, guys. Question for the mailbag. If you were trapped in a 10 foot by 10 foot concrete room with one animal, what is the largest animal you could kill with nothing but your bare hands?
I'd like to think I could whip an ostrich.
Get a hold of his neck. He's going to whip him around. He's going to whip him around.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another show.
RGT's, real quick, Twizzlers is Fox Sports football pregame show in Indiana next week. You guys know, because it's another national game. We need to show recruiting to come here to play. I don't think it's been announced yet. We were discussing that. We've seen that, Twizzler.
Yeah, I mean, the number one team, Joel and Gus will be on the call, but it won't be the big noon kickoff show. It's uncertain until the week of where they're going to be at. Because, for example, they were at the Michigan. The game was at Michigan a couple of weeks ago, but the actual show was down at UCF. Mm-hmm. So they sometimes go separate places.
Heck, you never know. ESPN Game Day roll up there. You got undefeated, one lost Nebraska.
No, absolutely.
No. You're starting to really see. No. The reason I say that is you're really starting to see, and this is like an interesting thing if you wanted to do if you're just a common fan. Check out where College Game Day goes, because you start to see contracts and partnerships with conferences. College Game Day won't go to a Big Ten school, won't go to a Big Ten place unless they absolutely have to. So for example, next week there is the Auburn, Missouri is potentially one. Another one is at 6:30 next week. You have Georgia, Texas. That'll probably be the one that they go to. Will be Georgia, Texas next week. But
you know the one that or not next week. I think Tennessee
and Alabama play next week as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of those things where I just you start to really see where do their
SEC.
Allegiances align.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and it's SEC for sure.
Unknown texter 8893 Gothenburg is near Cozad. Oh yeah, absolutely. I spent a lot of time in those areas. My in-laws live in Sumner, Nebraska, so I'm familiar with out there, and so a lot of time out in Gothenburg and Cozad area, which are very close to each other. And also Dave from Renew, he goes, with all this speaking, how are we going to golf? We got to make that happen late next week, man. for sure. Raff, what you got for us, big dog?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to the 2024-2025 40-plus members of the Lincoln Public Schools District Scholar Equity Cadre. I always say that. So
Cadre. You got it. Cadre.
Keep it going.
They're a diverse body of LPS scholars who advise, provide leadership, and share perspectives on policies and strategies that impact diversity and equity while profiling the successes among scholars of diversity. The group's foundation is built on creating a brave space for scholars and other equity advocates to connect, empower, educate, and engage in equity work. So I just wanted to congratulate all those members that go to form that 40-member group. It's super cool to see just the young kids just coming together and, making the community better.
Excelling.
So you guys are Raff's Good Take.
And a big shout out to Pete Ferguson. Pete, you may be a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I'm a fan of yours and all that you do in this city for the past 3 decades almost, man, with MLK March, etc. So appreciate you. Love you, bro. Keep them young scholars going. Those are the future leaders. Actually, they're leading right now as far as that goes. The 80 attitude adjustment, folks, is this quote, and I love it. Life will not postpone our deaths. Life will not postpone our deaths. So let us not postpone our lives. Folks, get busy living. It's like the movie Shawshank Redemption. Get busy living or get busy dying. Maybe going through things today, this week, this month, this year. It might just be a hard freaking year for you, a hard freaking month already. But man, life is not going to postpone life. You got to keep going. Keep enjoying what you can. Do what you can, because life will not postpone our deaths. So let's not postpone our lives. Get busy living. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everyone.
Go Royals.
Go Royals.
It's a hit. Royals baseball.
It's a hit.
It's a hit. Nick, drive safe.
Thank you.
Yes.
Will do.
You and
Have
I have a
fun.
great time, man.
Thanks.
Everyone else, have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of health care, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Against Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Against Sports at 48th and Vine.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402